A few videos back, I reviewed this, the high-grade UC EZ8 Gundam, a good gunpla of a pretty cool Gundam. But what could improve it? Well, Bandai seems to have an answer, which is a bunch more parts to customize it immediately out of box. Probably. Introducing the high-grade EZ SR, a kit you have to buy 3 times to complete the team, like the TriStars. Before I start the review proper, no, you don't strictly have to follow the instruction manual. The choice is ultimately yours in terms of what is attached. Take my copy as an example. It's asymmetrical, and also is just mostly the Shadow Phantom with some of the other parts sprinkled in. An example being the electric knuckles from the, was it the Eliminator? No wait, the Intruder. And this part, also from the Intruder. And this part right over here, which is just straight up from the EZ8. See? This loadout here is focused mainly on scouting and intelligence gathering, but is capable of defending itself when needed. Like these missiles right over here, which were just part of the Shadow Phantom. Reason why is because other EWAC focused mobile suits don't have much else in terms of defense, so why not just give it a bunch more melee options and, well, less missiles for some reason. Maybe not the brightest idea. Comparing with the EZ8 here, new parts include the shoulders, the front feet, extra thrusters on the side of the legs, which are connected via the beam saber storage on the originals, as you can see right over here. Now that is really interesting. The extra thrusters, which include the ones at the back, turn this mostly ground-only MS into something probably flight-worthy. Is interesting, but feels ill-suited. Although in universe, the EZ8 was brought into space at one point, for some reason. And all this stemmed from something called the Ground Gundam. Ground. Yeah. Now an issue you will have is extra parts. I'm trouble standing, like Michael Jackson. So all of this, plus more, as one would expect from a build kit, it contains leftover pieces of the EZ8, which includes its head, which I haven't built. Speaking of heads, the alternate ones are this Gundam one and this Powered Gym-esque one. Both are actually really good looking, and if I want to make a custom and I don't have a good looking head, well, these are the options. You also get a missile pod and the 180mm cannon, which are supposed to attach on the shoulders for the SR, but not in use, but they are still pretty nice extras to have. This problem won't actually be a problem for certain people, so it really just depends on, who you are. Moving on to the handheld accessories that I actually gave to this thing. The standard beam rifle with trigger finger hand, not much to say, but the shield has been modified to have a sensor attached for reconnaissance. Why? Probably for style, and also they couldn't fit this anywhere that actually look cool. They could probably stick it under the head, but well, it might look a bit ridiculous. And I do like this head, reminds me of the Advanced Hazel, and I really want the Advanced Hazel. Anyways, they just slot into that port right over there, and well, I would recommend just removing this part and then just popping the hand out and just pop that back in, put that back on, and there you go, it's armed. The beam sabers are now also attached onto the arms, meaning the effect parts can be used while still maintaining a free hand. You can also have it Wolverine style or something like that, which I think is a very nice plus. For articulation, it's basically the same as the kit it's based on. Not a whole lot changed in that department. However, due to the feet having now become actually smaller, and the loadout that I have given it, it does sort of lean forward a bit to actually get it standing up. Not ideal, but it could be worse. Anyways, the head is ball jointed for 360 movement and tilting, with some minor obstacles like the popped collar and the chin thing. I don't know what they're called. Arms fully rotate and goes out this much. It has some butterfly movement, elbow swivels and bends, which is double jointed. Ball joint at the wrist for rotations. You also get some arcing back and an ab crunch, only a slight amount. The waist swivels, obviously, but does sort of get restricted at some point. The legs go out and back this much. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee bend. Got yourself a pretty decent split. Got yourself some ankle pivot, and I do mean some, with some up, down, but with the same issue that this might pop out the ball joint. You also had some toe bend. And to top it all off, the backpack thrusters right over here can move out like this and can also swivel as well individually, and the radome can flip up and the head will slot into this head-shaped hole that you need a separate part to fill it in, just like so. I guess it's a tad awkward to do on camera because I never struggled this much, you know, playing it around off screen. There you go. And there you go. Looks a tad ridiculous, but I don't know why. I dig this look. Also, contrary to this image right over here, the head is heavily restricted. That's nice. If you're a completionist, good luck getting 3 of these guys. If you're not, you can get a lot of mileage due to all the parts you're given, so a price tag of around the 30 SGD range is pretty good. And that weird want of an Ewag mobile suit I had is now settled, because the Ewag Zack is and the Ewag Jagan is only slightly better and also overpriced plus sold out on Mandarake. 5,000 yen on average. 5,000 yen. The full Armored Gundam MSD that I got was 4,500. Seriously. Anyways, that small side tangent over, that should be all for this review. I hope it was useful and to see you in the next video. Bye.